Tax State Compliance recently worked with a liquor distillery that owed about 6.5 million rand. As we all know, been a tough time in South Africa and all around the world with the pandemic, and the regulations have been placed, and heavy regulations have been placed in the last 2 years on liquor companies. It's placed mandates on them to close down by certain periods or for prolonged periods not being able to sell any of their liquor. So that has a direct influence on them as a company. They couldn't sell liquor, they couldn't distill. So that means that there's a lot of expenses that couldn't be recouped. A lot of products that had to go to waste because they couldn't have been sold. And that inevitably had a direct impact on their cash flow. So once cash flow gets strained, then obligations started falling behind. So that's where we see taxes like your VAT and your pay-as-you-earns get behind because you simply do not have your cash flow to do it. And if government decided to close you down, your hands are tied and there's no way for you to recoup the money. So we took them on as a client and we started to negotiate with SARS. We started the process of compromise, which meant we wanted to settle with them. We gave them all the facts, which we pointed out on their financials, how they struggled during the time. It's not just saying that the government's closed them down, which meant that there was no cash flow. The financial statements could back them up. So there was enough picture to the financials. So we painted the picture to SARS to indicate to them this is the position and this is what they can afford to settle with. That will allow them, number one, to keep the doors open and then keep trading, keep up to date with their current returns, and then allow them to settle. So once we went through that process, SARS accepted our settlement offer of 500,000 rand, which meant the distillery saved about 6 million rand. And they today are open for business. The ads are running and they are making distributions to their clients. So I believe we made a huge impact in an economy where we need people to continue trading, businesses to be open, and to providing jobs, so that they can also be an active member of the community, giving back to our fiscus, and obviously inevitably helping South Africa get out of the poverty that we are in at the moment.